Let's try this one more time. All right, testing. Testing, testing. There we go. We're live. All right, cool. So where we left off before, I was just about to build some drones. I had unsuccessfully delivered a bunch of stuff to the planet, a little bit of everything I didn't need, so I went ahead and off camera fixed it, at least the drones. I have 9 drones now that are moving stuff around. I went around the islands and picked up all the iron I could to build some basic storage to let the drones sort. As the goal of this session here is I'm going to go over and explore that new island that appeared over there. And for that, we need to be able to send stuff back with the drones. And the one thing that I don't have that I probably should, let's grab some extra food, are some oxygen bottles and some extra storage. I need to take some iron with me, which means I need to find some iron first. But we're going to craft a couple of oxygen bottles real fast. While I do have the biggest oxygen tank, it still isn't fun having to keep coming back to the rover every 10 seconds for air. So let's do Z4. Let's take another one. Let's take 5. I'll get started anyway. So the standard strategy that I've been using since I started playing this is I park the rover right outside wherever I'm going to be, and then I use that for the basic air consumption, and I use its storage temporarily, which is not going to be my primary use for it here because I need to be able to pick it up and move it. So you can carry the rover in a 1 unit slot in your inventory, put it down, and then pick it back up as long as it's not full. So what we need to do is be obsessive with how much food we take. We're going to go grab a couple more iron, and then we're going to head straight over. Let's make sure things are sorting out okay over here. We got the tree seed we can go put in. Let's see, this got delivered. What's in here? So we can start our actual bean production now. And I'm going to send off for stuff to make honey beehives. Didn't I order beans? There we go. And I believe my next attempt was going to be putting this right about here, and then grabbing the fuses to make it go faster. Okay, now for the beehives we've got the plastic, we need the bee larva, and that's it actually. So we're going to grab that from Selenia. That's where I have a ton of it. Yeah, we'll start with 2. That should work. And then we're going to grab whatever else we need. So, need some more fertilizer. Glass fusion cell. Extra bean seed just for fun. And then because we're low on it, I'm still going to keep grabbing iron. Now this should only take 6 minutes instead of the 10. But we're going to be gone for a while, so that shouldn't matter. Now, these should all not be full. I've got the nuggets. I'm not going to put any new terraforming down for a little while. Alright, so now we're going to come refill the air. I'm going to run over to the island that's over to that direction. Pick up whatever iron I can find, come back and grab whatever is coming in from the rocket that I just sent out in a few minutes. And then we'll go. I promise. That is just so weird looking. So typically my method for looting is based on how the procedural wrecks have been developed. So usually there's a entranceway that I drop a couple of iron platforms and then I load it up with chests and then have them supply all. So whatever I drop in there gets sent back to the base with the drones, but I'm not entirely certain what concentration of loot we've got over there. So we'll find out. I'm just gonna grab iron only. I think I might have actually come over and grabbed most of it already. Oh, that's not bad. I think 7 or 8 iron is usually enough to get started on the looting, so I think we actually might be able to just head straight over there. I'm going to drop all this off. This one has been a kind of a fun challenge because we've got very low resources. You've got the very basics on the islands, and there's not a lot of it. So just getting this bare setup that I've got, a little 5-unit house, and just some minor storage has used all the iron I found on 3 islands. So that's kind of fun. I actually like the challenge. Alright, so we're going to let the drone sort this out because I'm lazy. I'm not going to put my fuses in to boost production yet because I don't want to get too far behind. I will get there. I'll start growing. There's honey everywhere. That's great. When I get back, I'll build an autocrafter to start making the food. Once you get the autocrafter with a couple of bees and a couple of beans, you're done with the food for the rest of the terraform. And both of my other ones on this save have at least 3 cabinets full of food. I ended up trading most of it. All right, let's go do this. On my other planet, on Prime, where I started, I'm selling absolutely everything because I keep 2 cabinet stuff with the solar core or the pulsar quartz and circuits and rockets and fuses, and everything beyond the 2 cabinets goes to the trade. So you'll see as we go here that I'm getting a lot of trade messages. So by the time I actually build my trade rocket here, I should have enough to buy a ton of fuses. Now, what do we have here? That's a rock. Okay. Clam. Okay, so we've got our super alloy production, or ground spawns here. That's kind of cool. I wonder if I can bring a extractor up here later. Ooh, is this like a gold one? I guess so. Yeah, I'm gonna play with that one. Right, so our very first trade platform or extraction platform, I'm just gonna build right here, kind of close to the edge. Chests, you need to put them on a platform. And we're gonna build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll start with that. Tell them to ship everything off. And then start dropping everything in. Another one. I'm wondering if ground loot and these clams are all we're gonna see. These rods sticking out, that's kind of interesting design. Haven't seen that before. Turns out I don't think the oxygen was a big deal unless there's a hidden cave in here somewhere, which I'm kind of hoping there is. A little waterfall? Okay. The rod. This is good. I need a lot of this stuff. go up. Look like ground loot. That's not fun. What do we got here? Well, that looks like a statue of some kind. We may not be alone here. Pretty waterfall. Okay, I don't think I saw that. I feel like I'm missing something. I still haven't looked at a map. I still know nothing about the planet. I've really been trying to keep that the same. However, since I clearly don't know what I'm doing, I may want to actually break that rule. Is there anything on the water? Hey, what's that? Is that from my island? Yeah, okay. That's not... No one cares. There's gotta be something. Some underwater temple. I mean, we saw a statue, so we know that there is something. This looks promising. Oh. Sure. So we've got lots of rocks on this side, and none on the other. It's gotta be something. This looks different. If there's one thing to learn so far, especially about the like portal generator, that goodies can be hidden very well. And so far, this has been a relatively underwhelming looting experience. Got some resources, but nothing storyline yet. Almost made it all the way around here. If somebody does end up watching this and they know what I missed, please drop a comment. Getting low on air. Okay. Where else can we go? What do we got down here? Oh, from the asteroids. Or the comets, whatever you want to call them. Meteors. There you go. A bit of clipping here. This feels important here. Ooh, that looks gold. Ooh, it is. Gold seed. I got one of those in a while. Okay. Yeah. It didn't set up a demand for silk. Yeah, we'll do that eventually. So that's the one I got the iron at. I have not seen any other islands pop up yet. Oh, look. Satellite. Have it, have it. I can deconstruct it. Is that it? Was that the point of this whole thing? Is just have a satellite? I feel like this is important somehow. Something underneath. I guess there's a little submerged area we can try. Ooh, nice tree seed. I'll take that. Kind of cool little compartment here, but nope, nothing. Take a screenshot of that. And that down there was where the gold was. Oh, look, another one. Oh, that's not some secret passageway. Well, this has been uneventful. I'm gonna try up on top one more time. We've seen two statues that look like hands holding cosmic quartz, almost. Like that one down there. And that one right there. Yeah, that's like a cosmic quartz and some sort of hand. Maybe. Oh, oops. And we got a couple of golden clams. We got a satellite wreckage. So I guess it's somewhat good. Can I shimmy my way up this thing? I guess not. Oh wow, this water changed color with the terraform. That's pretty. I guess I'm gonna head back to the main island. It looks like I have to do a couple more storage containers. So I can get over there before I run out of oxygen. There's some trees. going to start with the bees. Fertilizers and tree bark. And now we got to build an auto crafter that will take the beans and the bees and ship them off to this container. And auto crafters are a rod and 2 osmium, right? So the beans and the bees are in range. Supply everything. And now we've got automatic food. Alright, so that's one piece done. Next, I want a shredding machine. Do I have the stuff for that? Not currently. So let's go order some. Always checking my shuttle now before I launch. Because of my last session where I left iron in there and didn't get all the stuff I needed. That's a unique experience or unique skill I have. Yeah, whatever. We're gonna go to Prime. Yep. And explosive powder. I can probably craft it here. What do we need for the advanced crafter? Just aluminums and maybe. Alright. So what's next on our list here? We have all the power we need. We have a drone army. We have food and water. We have a recycler. We have optimizers. I think now we need to start building on. Biolab. Or biodome. So, Vermiseed. Three alloys. 2 cobalts. And I have exactly that. Okay. So I'm gonna put the research stuff kind of in a ring down here. And then we're gonna What is stocked? All right. Food, water, what else do we need to autocraft? I'm not going to build any trade stuff here. I don't really need to. I guess now we can start terraforming. Or did any other islands show up? Let's start with that. Let's not start with that. Never doubt. And grab my gas containers. Come up here and check where I left the buggy. Yep. Here, you can just demand silk, that's fine. Did I really leave it over on the other island? Yeah, I guess so. Having drones before the looting begins is by far the best option. Only second to it is having a rover with the best inventory. Yeah, whatever. Okay, there it is, and there's that. Okay, so I need more room for those. All right. I'll probably build that trade platform soon. Once I go scope out for other islands, I'll come back and work on some more terraforming so we can't get this map to show up. Put a door over here. And as I go, I'll spread out the storage to have individual items per. But with the limited amount of iron, I'm trying to be as efficient as possible. Yeah, that increase production. Okay, you hold the iron for now. Oh, eggs, right. Yeah, I can make T2 engines now. That's cool. I still have a bunch of them looted up from Selenia. Once I get to this little island over here, I'm gonna tab out and make sure my stream is actually working. Cute little lakes. Alright, so we're gonna drink. Let's eat one of those. Then we'll hop in here. We'll tab out. Alright, so the stream is live. Good, good. Goals for the next 10 minutes or so. Explore. Come back and get those if I need them. Wonder where else I should be able to see things at this point. One viewer. Alright. Excuse me. Yeah, I can't take off again, can I? Well, gotta swim. So I've gotta love the view distance by default here. Because it's kind of hard to get lost. I mean, there's some raw resources over here that I haven't touched, but it's nothing jumping out at me. Let's head on back and see what we can find. I maybe didn't make the smartest move taking off. Yeah, we'll be fine. Alright, so let's terraform some. What do we have? What do we need? We're still in the basic phases, so we're gonna do the main three. Do I have enough stuff to make a T3 spreader? I think I might. Let's build another alloy one. At least for these to start with. Alright, so do I have any tree bark still? I do not. I do have golden seeds though. Let's do spreaders. Flower spreader. One, two, three, four. Let's put the grass right over here. And use an oxygen multiplier. Get those seeds. And then we're going to build another drill and another heater. Maybe. So drill. Heater. Oh, I don't have the powder. Let's see, do I have enough? It's always a chain reaction in this game. So 3 aluminums, titanium, magnesium, silicon, and a titanium, which is used to be everywhere. There's one. So we're going to start by building that in here. And we're going to go get the age-old question here. Do I build furnaces or heaters, or do I build machine optimizers? I think I'm going to start with the optimizer. I need 3 of them, or 2 of them. 3 if I'm smart. Alright, so I can make 1. I'll be able to make one to start. And I'm actually going to use it for the oxygen. And then I can build another drill. And the machine optimizer. I will need powder, of which I can make one. To make that, I need a lab. Biolab, 2 osmium. 3 of those. 2 of those. And was it titanium? Or aluminum? Yeah, sure. Alright, there. It won't make. Okay. Wait, what just happened? Where did it go? Oh, on the far end. Okay. I can accept that for now. I think I can do this in a minute. Recycler. Make one more powder. Then we're gonna make one more of those. We need uranium. This is gonna be the heat one. Yeah, look how fast that's going now. I have a pressure multiplier fuse. I just need to get the stuff to build one more of the multiplier or the machine optimizers. So I've got, actually I do have enough stuff, I think. No. bunch of fertilizer. Some rocket engine, there we go. The cool part is it's actually worked. It'll disappear and it'll be gone. It's kind of fun watching the launches, especially when you have a bunch of atmospheric rockets that all sit there and attack each other at once because they fall over. Okay, so what I need is 2 more of these. Once I have this last optimizer in place, I'm going to build a trade rocket. And then I'll start ordering the fuses to come in. That seems like a good place to stop. You're still grabbing stuff from that other island? That's impressive. And until I get the shredder, actually I can't do that yet. I can do the shredder. One of the things that mucks up the production of food is when the bee larvae get too much. So now those will be sent to the disposer, right, like that. And then only honey will be left. And we're on our way to having all the necessities taken care of, and we can work on our terraforming. Let's put those in there. That's interesting how that just changed. All right. Hope you come along right after and take a look at this when it's on my YouTube channel, Gen Games. I'll have the VOD up on Gen Games VODs.